From the government's first detailed account of savings, from fuel subsidy removal to a fresh probe into cement prices and new measures in tackling flooding in Abuja, several major issues are making headlines. In this edition, we break down the key developments you need to know. The federal government has finally provided a breakdown of the savings recorded from the removal of fuel subsidy and other economic reforms introduced under President Bola Tinubu. The Minister of Finance, Taiwo Oyedele, said the reforms generated 15.8 trillion naira in savings, which accrued to Federation accounts over the last 3 years. According to him, the federal government received 5.43 trillion naira, states received 6.52 trillion naira, while local governments received 3.88 trillion naira. Oyedele added that reforms generated another 3.12 trillion naira in incremental revenue, alongside 11.85 trillion naira in additional borrowing. This brought the federal government's total incremental resources to about 20.4 trillion naira. However, the minister said government expenditure during the same period stood at approximately 30.64 trillion naira. The South African consulate in Lagos has dismissed reports that it suspended visa issuance to Nigerians because of ongoing anti-migrant protests in the country. South African Consul General Professor Bobby Moreau said Nigerian applicants who meet the country's visa requirements will continue to receive visas. Moreau explained that Nigerians are still traveling to South Africa for tourism and other legitimate purposes despite the protests. He also assured that Nigerian travelers would not face discrimination, stressing that visa applications would only be rejected when applicants fail to meet the established requirements. Retired military personnel have protested at the Ministry of Defense in Abuja, demanding an adjustment to their pensions following recent salary increases for serving military personnel. The veterans said the failure to increase their pensions have created disparities, with some recently retired junior personnel allegedly receiving higher benefits than senior officers who retired years ago. Led by retired Colonel Innocent Azubike, the protesters also accused authorities of excluding pensioners from the fund computation for the latest salary increase expected to take effect in September. They demanding what they described as their constitutional and legal right to consequential adjustment in their pensions. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has ordered the immediate stoppage of the use of green areas, parks and gardens in Abuja as dealership plots. The directive comes amid concerns over flooding in parts of the FCT. Wike has also ordered that establishment of task force to enforce the directive and monitor compliance. Meanwhile, the minister has directed an investigation into the officials allegedly responsible for granting illegal approvals for use of green areas. Officials from the Department of Parks and Recreations, Environmental Protection, Traffic Management and Urban Affairs have reportedly been summoned over the matter. And the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has commenced an investigation into the cement manufacturers over concerns about high price of the products in Nigeria. The commission said 3 months cross-border study found sufficient grounds to investigate possible price manipulation in the industry, following widespread complaints from consumers. The FCCPC has issued notices of investigation and summons to major cement producers, requiring them to provide information on their pricing methods, production capacity, and exports commercial relationship. Dangote Cement, HMB Nigeria, formerly Lafarge Africa, and BUA Cement accounts for more than 90% of cement production in Nigeria. The Commission says it is particularly concerned that cement prices remain comparatively high in Nigeria, despite the country's large limestone deposits and significant domestic production capacity. And that's a look at the major developments from the government subsidy savings and pension concerns raised by retired soldiers, to visa clarifications from South Africa, the new restrictions on Abuja's green areas, and the FCCPC's probe into cement pricing. Stay with us for more updates as these stories develop. I'm Michelle Chobaza. Follow and subscribe to all our social media platforms for more updates. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.